What you guys, Crowdstrike update sparks chaos around the world. It's reported that a huge error has affected GP appointments, also airlines, banks, and basically the world's infrastructure and financial services are unavailable right now. What's happened is you are getting a blue screen of death, and what it's doing is it's trapping them in a crash loop. I'll show you a workaround for this later on in the video, but it has been described as one of the biggest IT meltdowns globally ever seen, sparking widespread chaos. The media giant Sky News was forced off air due to this glitch. Transport networks have also experienced technical issues and also potential short notice cancellations. Also, other transport like buses, tubes, trains have also experienced major problems as well. Now, Crowdstrike have made a post on their actual website, but you need to be a member to be able to read it. But they have also made other posts about Microsoft security and their concerns about it. But also with this particular issue, it's caused a major issue with our financial services, which are now unavailable. So it has hit the country very hard. It's also impacted other countries all around the world. Now, at first they thought it was a cyber attack, but now it's come to light that this is a issue with Crowdstrike, as it has confirmed the issue following a widespread report on errors occurring to multiple sensor versions. It says that there is a bug and it has now been fixed, but PCs affected by the blue screen of death may still be having issues. And there is a workaround which I'll show you a little later on in the video. So Microsoft said they are aware of the issue affecting Windows devices due to an update from a third-party software platform. Microsoft anticipate a resolution is forthcoming. So before we continue, let's have a quick word from today's video sponsor, CD Key Sales. If you're looking for cheap Windows 10, cheap Windows 11 Pro OEM keys, then check out the links in the video description. Use my promo code B R09 and apply this to your order. Once you create an account, they will send you your key and you will then be able to activate your version of Windows just like you see on the screen right here. It's very simple and easy to do. So let's talk about the workaround, what Crowdstrike have released. Crowdstrike is actively working with customers that are impacted by this defect found in a single content update for Windows hosts. Mac and Linux hosts are not affected, so Linux fanboys will be happy with that. Also, this is not a security incident or cyber attack. The issue has been identified, isolated, and a fix has been deployed. And they're just going about how they're going to continue to support their customers. Now, also, London Gatwick have also made a post on their X account or Twitter account, and you can see here it's basically telling people that they've been affected. Also, Ryanair have done exactly the same thing. They've been affected also, and as you'd expect, a lot of other companies have as well. Thameslink, which is a railway service here, has also been affected. The Register said that Crowdstrike code update bricking Windows machines, and they also go on about what has actually happened. There's lots of other news outlets that have reported issues with the Falcon sensor. It's an agent that Crowdstrike claims that blocks attacks on the systems. So there's also a little update here which they've posted on their site. I'll leave a link for that in the video description. I'll show you how to do this right now so you can understand how to do it. It's basically a sys file inside the Crowdstrike free folder inside your drivers section here. So if you can't boot into Windows, you need to get into safe mode. You can either do that from a recovery CD, or you can hold your left shift key down on reboot and it will basically take you into the recovery option. If you don't and you keep crashing after you receive your blue screen of death, if you keep trying to start it up, it will eventually take you into this mode where it says choose an option. Once you're inside here, you can go down to troubleshoot here, then go down to advanced options. Once you're in here, you want to go to startup settings. So go down to startup settings here, click on this one right here, and this will take you to this window where you want to enable safe mode. So we're going to choose this option right here. So click restart. This will then restart the system, and we can now choose option 4 to enable safe mode. So we're going to choose option 4 and push enter, and this will restart the system and it will take us into our safe mode. So let's go ahead and wait for it to load up. The The window will be slightly smaller. That's normal because we're going into safe mode. And once we're inside here, we will be able to delete that file, and hopefully that will resolve your issues. So we'll just let this get to the desktop of our safe mode, and we will then be able to go ahead and I'll show you how to delete that file. Now, unfortunately, they've also noted that this might not work for everyone. Some people are still having issues. The actual CrowdStrike have actually fixed and resolved their issue at their end, but unfortunately on Windows systems this file still exists and it's causing a reboot loop with the blue screen of death. So once we're at the desktop here, what we can do here is we can now go into File Explorer here, go into this PC and then choose your C drive where your Windows operating system is, go down to Windows directory and then come all the way down to System32 here. Once we see that, we can go into that directory and then we need to look for the drivers folder. So to go down to drivers, and inside here, we're going to go in here. You should see something called CrowdStrike Free, a folder like this. Go into here and there'll be a file inside here. If not, look for the file inside this drivers folder, but it should be in its own folder. And there should be a file called exactly this, what you see on the screen, C-000000291.sys. So that's a system file. It may also be listed here, so check here just in case it is there. If it is, then you need to delete it. So what you need to do here is go into this area here, highlight this file and right click on it and delete. And this will then remove it. Now there might be other files in here. There might not be just one file. There might be other files from CrowdStrike which you need to leave alone. Just delete that one file, okay? Once you've done that, you can then right click on the start button and restart your system and hopefully you'll be able to get back to the desktop. Now CrowdStrike further recommend organizations to ensure they're communicating with CrowdStrike representatives through the official channels, and their team is fully mobilized to ensure the security and stability of CrowdStrike customers. So that's what they recommend you do if you are a CrowdStrike customer and they want you to keep in contact with them and make sure this problem is resolved for you. But that is pretty much it. That's all we have right now from the issue. Unfortunately, for a lot of Windows users, that workaround might not work because obviously CrowdStrike have actually issued a fix for this issue on their side. But unfortunately, for a lot of Windows devices, this issue might still be an issue for them. Anyway, I think that is going to be about it for this video. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Let me know your comments in the comments section below. I'll be happy to read those. And I hope you have a lovely weekend. Just want to say a quick shout out to all my YouTube members. I appreciate the support. And I'll catch you in the very next video, or I'll see you on the Discord server for a chat. Bye for now.